Hello, you beautiful souls out there. Welcome back to my channel at The Craft of Living here. Thanks for coming back to check me out for yet some more unboxings. We mentioned the Tarot of Oneness last time in my last video. If you have ever heard of that or got a chance to check it out, I'm excited to bring it here for you today. So this was sent and bought off of Etsy. I can leave the link in the description below. But she wrote out my name. It was handwritten, and she included a little smiley face. I noticed little details like this, and that personal touch, that human connection really means a lot to me. So I love that. And let's go for it. Tarot of Oneness, here we come. Her name is Robyn Voisey, and I was drawn to the vivid colors of this deck. So this is just her typical thank you so much for your order. It brings me great joy to share my work with you, and I'm truly grateful for support. I hope it brings you peace, love, and valuable insight. Feel free to take photos and videos for your social media posts, and don't hesitate to tag me. So she noticed a printing error on the moon card, so she's also informing me that she replaced that one card for me. Yay, I'm glad. That would bother me. Let's see. This looks like an aura, doesn't it? For those of you out there that read auras, at least when I see it, it's not quite so vibrant and colorful, but it's kind of like this hodgepodge of colors like that. But let's see. We have, oh, there's the moon card. The one I was talking about. Or she was talking about, I should say. Very beautiful. It's gorgeous. Okay, let's keep looking. I get a nice little bookmark. I am all about bookmarks because I am always learning. So I guess it goes this way. Oh, that's so cool. You have the Metatron. What is that called? Dodecahedron? No. I don't know. But it's Metatron. Metatron. It's not coming to me right now, but this is a great bookmark. We talked about it. Merkaba, there we go. Merkaba, I place my intention into the vast ocean of all possibilities and allow the universe to work through me. Deepak Chopra. And beautiful dolphins that are our stewards of the earth here. Dolphins and the whales. And moving on. Thank you so much for your support. Handwritten note, love that, appreciate that. Let's see, Glow Oracle. 64 card animal essence oracle deck featuring animals that have a unique relationship with light and the messages they have to share. Oh, that's interesting. They have an oxalotl there. So I guess that's another deck by Robyn, and you can see her vibrancy in that deck as well. But I chose this one because of her exquisite vibrancy in this. But also because it offers a unique perspective to deeply connect with your inner guidance. Because she does it through a first-person type of perspective through each of the cards. So she gives more advertising of her things there. And this looks like a postcard of, my God, just beautiful. This is one of those velvet finishes. So if you've ever had a tarot deck that has like that buttery velvet feel, this is one of those cards. Just super luxurious and velvety. You just want to touch it all day. This is gorgeous though, my goodness. I love this type of artwork. And these are talking about the 4 elements. Love that. Just a regular postcard. So this is the Elemental Wisdom spread. She talks about the different positions, overview of the situation, air, fire, earth, water, and other information, and then the outcome. That's cool. And then here's her Merkaba spread. That's got to be powerful. Overview, past influences, present, future, light, body, and spirit. That's awesome. And now for the fun part, the actual unboxing. It's like in a Fuji Apple mesh, a paper mesh thing. I like that too. Da, da, da. I feel like there should be a drum roll. La, da, 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 da. Man, I am keeping this packaging for other packagings. Oh, there went my precious stone. La, da, 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 da. So I think we're gonna see what she's talking about with the moon card. Let me grab my stone again. It's a very special stone. Means a lot to me. Okay. So Tarot of Oneness. Let's open this bad boy up. So first off, the size is what I would expect. As you know, you can check my other ones to see how big my hands are compared to a deck that you're familiar with. And it's about this big. So on the side here, it gives a little glimpse of what's to come. Also, I have a connection to orcas with my Alaska Native, so I appreciate orca work as well. Super awesome. So it's going to be a magnetic close. I know that already. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Succulent here. This is like a stone crop or a chicks and hen considered type of cactus. Has the typical ribbon pull, as I would expect. Let's just check out the box. There's a furry little animal down here that I just have to look at. It's super cute. Oh man. What are you doing in there? You look like you're having fun in the bottom of the box. There's like, there's a sun orb here in the artwork. It just makes it look like the sunlight is really casting a light through a window onto this bunny. I just appreciate details like that in artwork, you know. There's another one here. It's just beautiful. All right, I think we're in for a treat. Let's go for it. Let's do it. All right, let's look at the book first. Also, I really like this fish. To me, it looks like a koi fish. Koi fish are, of course, it goes well with cherry blossoms too. But here is her, looks like a full color book. So she has a full color book. She gives an introduction, table of contents. Let's see, what is this introduction? Yeah. Merkaba, Tarot of Oneness, and what she's all about. It's an 84-card tarot deck based on the Rider-Waite-Smith system. The cards have been designed with as little reference to gender as possible. So that is also what I noticed. She took out the court cards and replaced them with different titles. She didn't take the court cards out, she just took the titles of the court cards out. And replaced them with gender neutral. So instead of the page, the knight, the queen, and the king, she has retitled all of those. And I kind of like that. I feel like the gender it has a point to play, but really you're just dealing with energies. And she really takes the question out of it and just addresses the energies at play here. So oftentimes we think of page and court cards. It's really hard to relate to in this day and age. So I really like how she just is dealing with the energy. So it said, with that said, there are two versions of the Lover's card. One represents him and he, and the other she and her. You can use both or remove one if you wish. There are also 5 bonus cards in the deck entitled Oneness, Higher Self, Life Force Energy, Present Moment, and Synchronicity. A few of the cards have been renamed, and the cards with the names include the Hanged Man has become perspective, because the Hanged Man is always about changing your perspective, taking the time to change your perspective. So that's appropriate. Death has become death and rebirth, which I love that because death isn't only one way. There has to be a beginning to an end. And then judgment has become awakening, which I also love. I love that, because Judgment card will often come up as our purpose in life. So that is linked with awakening. While this deck is wonderful for introspection, it is not solely meant for personal readings. Use these cards as you would any other tarot deck. Pull a daily card, do readings for yourself, and use them to complement journaling. Do readings for others, whatever you dream up. It's a beautiful tool that will help you tap into your client's energy, providing them with thought-provoking readings. So here we go, a little more information. You can fast forward this if you just want to get to the deck, but if you want to know what she's replaced it with. So the pages have been renamed inspiration. So the inspiration of discs, or the inspiration of cups, or so on and so forth. I chose this word for the pages as it reflects the initial excitement that emerges with starting something new. That spark of inspiration hits, and the ideas and visualizations start flowing. The knights have been renamed action. The knights are about taking the ideas that come up in the inspiration phase and doing something with them. Each of these cards shows movement energy according to the suit they represent. The queens have been renamed spirit. These individuals embrace the spirit of the cups, wands, pentacles, and swords. They are intuitively guided and fully grounded. Lastly, you have the kings have been renamed to embodiment. The embodiment card reflects the individuals who have projected the energy of each suit outwards. They have grown and evolved through the inspiration, action, and spirit phases, and they now have all the power that comes with knowledge and experience. And she goes right into spreads right here. Situation, body, mind, spirit spread, storyline spread, etc. Horseshoe. She gives quite a bit. And then she goes into the major arcana and all her definitions and why she chose whatever it is she chose on here for her imaging. Oh, beautiful. That's the magician. I didn't realize that. Oh, I love it. All right, so she goes through all the cards here and she gives definitions, and we're gonna do one pull so you can get a sample of that. Let's just see the end here. Yeah, about the author. All right, I've made you wait long enough for the fun part. Let's go for it. So the cards are about that big, very comfortable to hold in the hand. There's like this beautiful peach color, muted gilding. It's not shiny at all. It's very matte. I like that a lot, actually. Regular sleeves, so the backs do look like this beautiful aura. Just a human being aura. It's just a showcase of lights. Let's start from the Fool, and I will take you through the major arcana, and we will skim through the minor arcana for the sake of time. So here she gives you the first perspective of the Fool. So instead of seeing somebody else on a ledge, you are now that person on that ledge, stepping off into who knows what. There's no definitive answer. Oh, it's a cement street down there and you're just going to splat. No, that's not entirely certain. It's kind of like a vortex of creation. What are you creating as you make your steps, as you take your steps in this world? Then we have the Magician holding all four elements. So cups, fire, fire, cups, air, and water. Other way around. Sorry. Okay, cups, fire, swords, and wands. I probably have it backwards, but I'm still learning this, so thanks for coming on the ride with me. So we have the High Priestess. Look at that. That's like a spa setting. I mean, don't you think? That's what I get when I look at that. It looks like a spa setting. And what better place to access your intuition than this quiet, tranquil part of yourself within? And she represents the two pillars, the B and the J. She has the Book of Torah here. I want to see what she says about the water. She's included the moon as guidance, but the figure herself, you are her. So I actually like that. You are her or him. Or however. You are that person. How about that? You are that person in this high priestess position. And then you have the Empress. And there's the sign of the female there. And this is the Empress, I feel like, right here. And this is her baby. She's nurturing her baby. You are this Empress right here. And you are surrounded with abundance and the beauty of cycles. Oh, I love elephants, especially baby elephants. So the Emperor is the king of the forest. He is, yeah, you can see him holding his ankh over there. Oh, that's amazing. And you can see your pride. There's your partner, there's your other partner, and there's your kids. Emperor ruling his land. Oh, you can see his rival. There's a rival off in the distance. Look at him. Oh, there he is. Is that another lion? Yeah, it looks like another lion. Interesting. So the Hierophant. Hierophant. And look, you have the wise owl swooping in. Keys of wisdom. Book of knowledge. Traditions. Look at all these look at all of these religious symbols here. Christianity, oh my goodness, there's so many. I don't recognize them all. Buddhism, I know you do. But this is pretty much what the Hierophant card is about. Love that. The Lovers. Oh, here's a human being having that spiraling love come from her heart. This, to me, the Lover's card is about deciding who you are and who you are wanting to be in this world and making those hard decisions to stick by that. Choosing the high ground instead of choosing what's easy. Choosing to live by the morals of your heart isn't always easy. And that's what I feel like the Lover's card truly represents. So here's the twin card to the Lovers right there. That's awesome. Exactly the same, just different figures. So then we have the Chariot, which is very fitting. You have two dolphins of different colors. They have minds of their own. They probably want to go and split off, but you've managed a way to find them to work together. Full speed ahead. Oh, I love it. Strength. Look, you can see your hand here as an infinite being, and you see this glow that's coming off. This is, to me, this is how I interpret it. This is to remind us that we are more than just human. There's this inner strength that we have within us that's so magical. We see ourselves as just these lumps of flesh, but from the other side, from Spirit's perspective, we are these emanating, glowing, luminescent beings. And we have no idea. We just think we look like whatever. But it's actually quite magical. And so I love that. This is accessing your inner strength and facing down the bear in your world. I love that. And we have the Hermit. This is your self-reflection journey. This is a journey of the soul. This is where you are not going to be given a roadmap of how to proceed. You actually have to do some inner work here and follow the lantern of your soul and your heart to something better, a higher perspective, to something that's uniquely you, that's not following what everybody else says you should do. It's following your path. I love that one a lot. I don't think there's a card in here that I don't like so far. This is not I have not regretted this purchase. Not yet. So the Wheel of Fortune. I like this Wheel of Fortune. It's not so harsh. Sometimes the Wheel of Fortune can slap you in the face and just be like, well, this is the cycle you're in. Tough. But I like this because it's a journey. This destiny that we go through, it is made through each choice we make, through each crossroad, to go left, go right. That's part of our journey and our destiny. And it's also about listening to the cycles and the tides, or the changes of the cycles anyway, as you can see depicted back here. I can't wait to see her further explanation, because I know everything means something. Tree of Life is in the center of this maze. Super awesome. I also love that they're borderless. It really just makes a nice clean look, as you can see with the Justice card here. It's very clinical. It's very left brain. It's very black and white. It's very good, bad, wrong, right. You know, just clean and cut. Very, studious left brain. Here we have perspective, which is Hanged Man. Perspective shift. We have death and rebirth. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And this is what happens with death. The mushrooms come in and take over, and they help with the decay and turn it into something else. Then we have temperance here. The triangle representing man in physical form with the square on the outside. The physical world and man within the physical world. She's got her one foot in her emotions, her intuition, her even subconscious, and one foot firmly grounded in the earth in the here and now. And she's being watched over by angels. And we have the devil that says you need this thing to be happy. You have to have this thing. You need this thing. Devil typically represents attachment. And it looks like he's offering me something that I might feel like I really need. Oh, he looks serious. I might need that thing he's asking for. Well, that's part of that temptation. So then we have the tower. You have now fallen out from the top of the tower. No more do you see other figures fall to their demise. You are the one who's watching your feet as they cascade down to the bottom of the tower. But this is a necessary wake-up call. And for many people, if you're not spiritually aware, this serves as a slap in the face. And for many people who are spiritually aware, it still serves as a slap in the face. However, you somewhat expect it or are more prepared for it. We have the star, which brings hope, faith in the universe, rejuvenation, renewed faith, faith in self, faith in everything. Love that. That looks like a pretty bright star in the night. Like, that looks like the sun shining in the night. Huh. Very interesting. So we have the moon card. All right, I'm looking for what she's talking about. A printing error. Do you see any, guys? I don't see any. Let's compare. Well, I think that printing error only happened on one card because I don't see it. I don't see it, but you know what else I see? I see other things that I missed the first time. That's super cool. Check this out. There's a wolf right here. And there's the lobster coming out of the depths of your subconscious. There's a spider, and I feel like there's something here too. Tell me if you can make it out. So then we have the sun. Oh, I love that. Don't you just feel like a little kid riding on your white horse down the beach after you just built that sandcastle? It's like you see things so differently in this perspective. You have judgment, which is awakening. Awakening to your true calling, to your true purpose, awakening to who you are, awakening to why you're here, awakening to everything. You can see they've been through quite a bit in life as they have their bandaged fingers. It's not their first time. They've been through the run of it a bit. And they're coming to a different understanding. And then you have the world, which is completion. Aw, that's beautiful. Graduation. Cycle ending. Gorgeous. Here's her extra cards. Here's her higher self. Life force energy. There's a little squirrel doing something over there. And then oneness, which is just like that light energy. Beautiful. And then present moment. Then you have synchronicity. I know signs and synchronicity mean a lot for a bunch of different people, so it always means something. I don't believe in coincidence. So we have Ace of Cups. Now we're going to start skipping ahead. 5 of Cups. Things are not so emotionally fulfilling. You're seeing the world through filtered glasses of loss and sadness. It's really when you're just vibrating at a lower energy. 8 of Cups. Yep. Oh, I love this. 10 of Cups. Oh, look at their pod. They're happy and fulfilled in that pod. I think there's even a baby one on the side of this one here. Yep, that's a baby. That's cool. I love it. Inspiration of Cups. So this is Page of Cups. Page of Cups, and you have a surprise seahorse popping out of the shell. Surprise! Your intuition is amazing. Inspiration of Cups or Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. And you can kind of see that knight energy of action. Let's go. Let's go run down this rosebush lane. That's kind of romance, right? That's perfect for cups. I love that. Let's see. Queen of Cups, which is the Spirit of Cups. And see, you get to check out your own toes, and you happen to be wearing a blue frock or a blue garment. And then you have the King of Cups, or the embodiment of cups. No person, just a feeling of command and ownership. Symbols that remind you of that. You have Ace of Wands. That guy looks serious. He's, don't touch my wand. I have ideas. I'm going places. We have 6 of Wands. Oh, yeah. Looks like paparazzi coming at you. We have 9 of Wands. Oh, yep. Too many passions. All right, we'll do this one since it looks pretty. Spirit of Wands or Queen of Wands. Three of Pentacles. I like how the pentacles are rainbows. Collaboration. 8 of Pentacles. Oh, you're honing your skill. See, it's got a more modern feel to it. You're not chipping away at literal pentacles. You're doing your skill, your craft, and that's what 8 of Pentacles is partially about. Spirit of Pentacles. Is this Queen of Pentacles? Yeah. Aww. These are great. My goodness. So 3 of Swords. I was curious about the sword suit. 4 of Swords. 5 of Swords. An empty, hollow victory. Yep. You may have won the battle, but you lost some friends. Here's your cup. How do you feel? 6 of Swords. Transitions to new thoughts and beliefs and ways of being. You can see new perspective, hope for the future around the corner there. 7 of Swords. Sneaking around, feeling like you gotta hide who you really are in order to get ahead. 8 of Swords. Look, she's holding the end of her rope. She's holding it. What does that tell you? She can untie it just as easily. The power is in her hands to untie that. I love it. Nine of Swords. You got anxiety keeping you up at night. And those are the multiple faces of anxiety of that. 10 of Swords is an ending. It's an abrupt ending. So this is the card that has all 10 swords in the character's back. It's complete surrender. This is obviously the aftermath of a shipwreck. But look, all hope is not lost. There's a lifesaver right there. And you have the dawn, and there's a boat off in the distance. So it might be an ending of this current boat, but there's still hope. So we have Page of Swords. Oh, they put Forget-Me-Nots in there. Automatic favorite. It's like one of my flowers. It's the Alaskan state flower, so I really love that one. Plus they have geometry. Autumn of Swords is Knight of Swords. Look, he's going for it. Victory on the top of the mountain. I did it. Queen of Swords. She looks like she's standing on the edge of a cliff. Wow, you get a clear view from above, don't you? And then lastly, you have the Embodiment of Swords, or the King of Swords. And I can't wait to see what her explanation is for all the symbology in here. So it has a light gloss. I would say it's not high gloss. I'd say a matte type of gloss. It's a very low. It's not going to catch on any film. It would interrupt any way that I could see. And the cardstock is medium thick. It feels really good and sturdy. So let's give it a shuffle here, and we're just going to pull a card. What is it that we need to know or learn from this deck the most? The Maiden Shuffle. Flip it. Okay. What is it that we need to learn most from this deck? Okay, we're going to pull one card. Just one. And we have Five of Swords. Ah, interesting, that one's popping up. All right. So, let's see what she's got to say about this one. Five of Swords. So, she does give keywords. I'm going to skip over that. And she does give reversal keywords as well. So we're going to read through this. It says, similar to what I said actually. It says, congratulations, you won. Way to go. You knew you were right, and you fought a good fight to prove that you could win. But let me ask you something. Did you lose sight of what you were fighting for? Did the prize and the drive become champion overshadow what was really going on? Did you behave respectfully and with dignity? If you're engaged in a conflict right now, take a moment to consider your actions and how you can move ahead to create the best outcome for everyone involved. Question your motivations and actions to examine whether or not your ego has taken over. Is that shiny trophy you received even worth it if you are the only one who gets to see it? When you look at it, does it make you feel the dread in the pit of your stomach? It may be a good time to question whether it was all worth it if it meant hurting someone else or destroying relationships. So she talks about the card in this one. So dry ground. Earth, the earth on which the trophy sits is devoid of nutrients. Cracks form in the absence of moisture. Its appearance is representative of the emptiness that comes from fighting too strongly to win at all costs. It feels barren and neglected. Like I said, it's a hollow victory. Trophy. A win has been achieved, but the tarnished suggests that the joy that comes with victory may be long gone now. Yeah, I didn't realize it was tarnished. I thought it was just sullied. So yeah, it's a hollow victory. A lot of us may be going through feelings like this with a lot of ups and downs happening in our world. So you get an idea of her writing style and her choices of pictures, because even these weeds cannot even grow in under these conditions. So there's not a lot of thriving when you come from this approach. Love that. I love her perspective. I love her take. The cards are gorgeous. My goodness. I'm just, yeah, love this deck. Tell me what you think below on how you enjoyed this deck, what your thoughts are on it, and some of the images you may have seen. And let me know what you think. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I really enjoyed this time with you. Come back and see me again for our next unboxing. Until then, peace.